living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
I wish this video was sponsored by Lens Crafters. Hello everybody, here with the bare portion of the tree. I kind of half filled it out because I'm gonna pause, I think, and kind of do this one separately on the second half. But for the generic druid portion of the tree for Guardian Druids, I'm not going to move my camera. I'll just move up the page in a moment. But this is kind of what you're looking at for your first 17 points, I believe. I don't get Rake as a druid now, a Guardian Druid. I don't get Rip as a Guardian Druid now. I don't get Maim as a Guardian Druid now. I'm not going to miss it. I'm not going to take them. I don't get any of this stuff as a Guardian Druid either. So I'm just going to completely skip this portion of the tree. Like this whole section right here could just be cut off, and that would be okay. For anybody that cared, it was right here. You're cutting off and you're going up and cutting this out. You can ignore that. You can also ignore the balance portion of the tree. I really like having Hibernate. I like being able to try to take Blacksmith and hibernating a bear that doesn't know what he's doing. But it's almost impossible to get, so that it is what it is. What I have happened before is being griped at that I'm using Cyclone when I'm not supposed to, as you're a Guardian Druid, you shouldn't be cycloning, so I can just skip Cyclone altogether. So I'll just skip Cyclone. I'll take my extra healing increase here, because I'm healing myself when I'm using my abilities. So boom, I'll take my healing increase. I'll come down the tree, and I can't live without Ursol's Vortex or Mass Entanglement when I'm running a flag. So like, you have to come down here, get your healing taken up, you know, put on my Wild Growth, I suppose, because you have to. What else are you going to use? I like Ursol's Vortex more than Mass Entanglement, but they're both great. You could play either or whichever that fits the fancy and, you know, at the point in which you're playing. But this is kind of general. You know, I need to come down here. I'm going to get Incap Roar. Let me move my thing. I'll get Well-Honed Instincts twice. Again, Furor or Furor or Furor or whatever the hell this is, isn't very good. For PvP specifically as a Guardian Druid. Look, another tree in which I don't take any of the Cap Test Stone talents, but whatever. I got 4 talent points to play with. I think I went to get a improved Stampeding Roar, so I got some extra verse, got Stampeding Roar. Believe that's what I had set on Twitter as kind of my Guardian Druid general, you know, kind of generic sort of build. Now, of course, you can get rid of a few things down here. Like, I guess you can remove Ursol's Vortex if you want Cyclone, or you know, this is kind of generic. I'm skipping that whole part of the tree, skipping, oh no, this whole part of the tree right here, except for the what is it, Nurturing Instinct? Yeah, Nurturing Instinct. But general Guardian Druid build, I suppose. I'll come right back and I'll kind of fill this out a little bit, and we'll go from there. Okie dokie. I'm part of the way through. I figured this is where I would pause and kind of look at it overall. You're taking almost everything up at the top. You get your Maul, you get Gore, they reduce the cooldown of Mangle. I mean, because you have to get over here. So you have to take Gore to be able to get another talent. That sucks to me, but it is what it is, I suppose. Like, I don't remember the talent trees when they were still a thing in Cataclysm before everything changed. Wrath or Cataclysm, I don't remember, but I don't remember them blowing this bad. Could be nostalgia goggles, 100%. Put on my nostalgia hat. and try to remember the good old days. But like, I think taking these talents to have to get something somewhere blows, but that's talents as they are. You get survival instincts, you get an extra survival instincts, you get your mangle, you get your gory fur, which, you know, just reduce the cost of iron fur, get, you know, another instance of iron fur for an extra application, more iron fur increasing armor. Like, this is a defensive kind of path here, so these are fine. I'm not going to take front of the pack. I'll skip this completely, and honestly, like, I've just not taken most of these talents when I've gone through it like 5 or 6 times. I think maybe for PvE you could probably come down this round. You're not going to come down here for PvE, I don't believe. But like Rend and Tear, 6% at max. Oh no, it's changed. I thought it was more than that, but this is just a 2% damage decrease to myself. Radius of Thrash, who gives a shit? Honestly, Pulverize, damage dealt is minimized, but it's a 45-second cooldown. Like, I'm not gonna waste stuff over here that I could take with some cooldowns. I've looked at these. Ursox Fury I liked as a legendary. I played with it for a while when I actually did Mythic Plus, but you get an Absorb Shield for 75% of your Thrash damage. If you pair that with some of these Berserks, where you get your cooldowns removed and some of these other things up here, I think that'd be cool. You know, Ursox Fury and come down here and get a shield, but again, things over here are more important to me. I don't take Berserk, the first one up here. I might. I'd have to look at it again, or I mean, I'll look at it now, I suppose. But this Berserk, I don't get to. Like, again, from pretty much this line cutting here, like this whole section, I've ignored my kind of generic Guardian Druid build. I don't take front of the pack again, so I guess you could just say this section. But I am looking at arcane damage. Like, I cast Moonfire a shit ton as a Guardian Druid. Like, I'm always popping off Moonfires from a distance to hit a flag, like just to do damage. Like, you get extra damage, like, what is it, 20% increased damage for arcane, so that gives you more Moonfire damage. This decreases the damage if you have Moonfire. It decreases damage dealt to you by 2 and 4%. Again, it's not a whole bunch. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. It's not a whole bunch, but it's a decrease in the damage done to you. I took Galactic Guardian because I'm hoping that it pairs with this. Like, if you deal increased arcane damage, Moonfire is arcane damage. You get the automatic Moonfire. It's next fire you cast is 8 rage. It does 300 increased damage. Like, is this going to stack with this to just get a really big Moonfire? I said really big. It's not going to do a balls ton of damage or anything, but I think with, you know, the kind of the way that I'm going, this is where I'm looking. So I may do Galactic Guardian, 30% increased arcane damage, and you get a heal for all the Moonfires. Like, I'm just blasting Moonfires at people. I'm just going to get a little bit of a heal every time. So, I mean, that's, I think, the natural way to kind of go here. I did come down and get Circle of Life and Death, to where my heals heal me for faster in less time. I think that means the same thing. But I came down here just to get Incarn. Like, I want to get my max health. You know, I'm carrying a flag, I'm doing whatever. This is kind of where I go. So I had to take Circle to be able to get Incarn. Again, I'm ignoring Convoke because it's got a 2-minute cooldown. Again, it's not a shortened cast. So I think we just kind of get rid of Convoke. Sorry, my alarm just went off. But I've got 5 more talents that I can choose from, and I want to get to Sleeper because I know I'm going to sit bases, and this is just 10 seconds. 10 seconds of CC immunity like it is now, except it's a lot longer now, which is cool. I don't, Legacy of the Sleeper is broken, like absolutely. It's on a 1.5 minute cooldown, but again, it's broken as it is now. But I take Survival of the Fittest because it's an awesome talent that's on the, you know, it reduces your cooldown. I went, oh, I don't remember. The heal, Guardian of Elune. Increase the duration of your next Iron Fur by 2 seconds, so you get a longer Iron Fur, and your Frenzied Regen gets 20% extra. And then you come down here and get Sleeper, and then I think you're stuck with one more. Yeah, you get one more talent that you can kind of throw, you know, wherever you want to. None of these are awesome. Again, I'm not going to come down here, and shifting out of Berserk gives me a refund. I don't, whatever. I might probably, I don't have PvP talents here. I might still get the sleepy PvP talent, Emerald Slumber, or able to reduce my cooldown anyway. But again, just a whole section that I'm not going to deal with. I think I went, it was either here or Berserk, but I don't remember. I'm going to put it here, just to, you know, say that I'm a moonfiring bear, I suppose. But, and I maybe this is how it's split. Like maybe this is the PvP portion, maybe this is the PvE portion. I don't really do dungeons, or I haven't raided in forever, any, you know, as a tank at least, for any reason. But like just missing out on this entire section of the tree. I'm going this way. This is kind of where I'm going. I want to be able to get my, you know, guard my base for 10 seconds plus the duration of bark skin for my brambles. You know, just kind of how it is. With Trance, I may set a base as balance, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, Guardian Druid tree. I mean, again, I think this is worse off when you're trying to build it as Guardian than it is for the others. I don't play Resto Druid, so I couldn't even begin to tell you how I would build a Resto Tree. I know you'd want Innervate, you'd want Nature's Vigil, you'd probably want Heart of the Wild. If you're gonna do damage, you might want Furor or whatever. But again, this isn't a Resto video. But I like that you can get the you know, the heals still. I don't think I'm losing any heals. Yeah, I still get that. Again, this being here blows. These two being here sucks. It is what it is, I suppose. But we'll kind of see how it goes playing along. And if I ever get alpha access, I haven't checked in a few days, but I've been checking every once in a while. But maybe the Moonfire Pew Pew Bear, big laser damage is the way to go. Get some heals, get some lasers off. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. I appreciate everybody for watching. I think that's going to be the end of this one. This might have been my shortest one that I've done. But thank you very much for subscribing, for clicking that like button. Comment away, you know, if you want to see something. I'm trying to figure out videos to record. I don't have a lot of time off, but we'll figure it out. So thanks again. You'll have a good rest of your day.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more.